Oh, yup.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands.
What a great first line for our main character. Just fixing some leaks. I'm just kidding.
I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
This is crazy, bro. It feels real. Okay, we have normal filmmaking language. We open on a nice Y. We have... Just because we got mail doesn't mean that we need to go barking all the time. Okay, Franklin? All right, we don't need to do that. All the sound effects that you're hearing, completely fake. When you are making a trailer out of animation, every single sound is created in the studio.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties.
The way that this character enters the scene is quite jarring, especially since we get this wide shot. We would expect him to like come walking into the foreground. He all of a sudden just shows up right on his line. Like I would maybe have his line come in, have our main character look, and then cut to his line so we have motivation there. It feels like random clips thrown together.
I'm just fixing some leaks.
And he's already coming down. Like the continuity isn't quite matching.
I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Love you, Jason. Hi, my name is Jordan Orme. I'm a professional video editor for artists like Justin Bieber, brands like Nike and Google, creators like Mr. Beast. And I have edited one video game trailer. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super proud of it, but video game trailers are edited different than anything else, so let's talk about it. The thing that is absolutely unique about video game trailers is that you can reshoot stuff at any time. Because this is shot in a video game engine, they just place the camera, roll the cutscene or whatever it is that they're having the characters do, and you get your shot, and then you can send it off to the editor. So the editor could be editing this and be like, you know, I don't like that shot. Can we actually reshoot this entire thing? And you can play the cutscene again, move the camera around, change the camera movements, change how everything looks, filming wise, while you're still editing. So because of that, it's kind of overwhelming because you're able to keep reshooting as many times as you want. So it's this weird conglomeration of production and post-production happening at the same time. Oh! Okay, so bro's a criminal. And he's jacked. See, this whole thing is not edited at all in a trailer-like fashion, which is interesting. It's called a trailer, but there's no fade-ups, not a lot of black screens, no giant trailer effects. It's very much just like, here's a shot with some sound effects, slice of life, which I kind of like because it makes the world feel more real and more lived in. It's not dramatized. Like, the sound is so good. It feels like we're actually there.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos.
There we go. I like that little J cut.
Jason Duval.
There's also like no coverage. We played that whole scene looking at not the main character, but at the officer through the window. That's a weird directing choice.
Hey.
A nice fade in on the song. Now everything changes. Oh, bro. Now it's starting to feel a little more like a trailer. Okay, so the editing feels so simplistic. All it was the song just slowly fades in. Usually you want to cut it on a downbeat. You want to play part of the song, stop it, start the song again on the chorus. It's like the simplest way to edit something is to drop the music in, fade in, and that's what they did.
The new beginnings.
But now we're getting our little fade ins. What does she say? Some of the sound is also really hard to understand. You broke my nose, something. Okay, so they got some history. That's made clear. Cutting from that wide to the wide is nice.
Ring the bell, shots, baby. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Another thing that is kind of weird about this, lots of times when you license a song and you put it in a trailer, you get the instrumental version and the version with vocals and you stack them on top of each other And whenever there's a character talking, you play the instrumental version, and whenever there's not a character talking, you play the version with vocals. And this one, they just slap a version with the vocals and just played it, even if there's a character talking.
They got your name, address, they got everything.
And it's actually making it so hard to understand what the characters are saying to me. But again, they're continuing that slice of life vibe where they're just playing little, teeny little bits of cutscenes and just calling it a day. Oh, that's good. So taking two alike ideas, we got bop, 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 put them together. It's satisfying for us to watch.
You and me, bro. We got
That
this.
was a nice cut. But what was weird was earlier there was also that moment where Jason just slaps the cash register dude. Usually you would cut a few frames before the slap and show the slap. But in this one, we actually cut a few frames after the slap, which is like one of the most unsatisfying places to cut. You want to see just before, so you see it and let it finish. And then the same thing happened here with this match cut where somebody gets thrown against the car and then we show the aftermath of somebody getting hit. But it kind of makes sense because if you have two shots that have an impact and you cut them together, you want to show the impact once, right? Because that's how it would really happen. But in reality, you kind of want to show the impact twice. So it's like, ba ba. But then you just put one sound effect in, so it visually looks a little bit more violent, but you only hear one impact. And they didn't do that here, that's my point. We don't get the satisfaction of seeing her kick this dude, we get the aftermath of her kicking that dude.
You and me, bro. We got
Which is
this.
kind of a weird clip to show. That's some good cause and effect editing right there. Something crazy happens and then you cut to a completely unrelated clip of some dude saying, whoa, whoa. But then in our brains, we put them together because we see an explosion, cut to somebody saying whoa, and it makes sense. Okay, now it's getting nuts.
Say my city, baby. Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than a lot.
Oh, this is good.
Hey.
We take a break from the action, show this comedic moment. It's almost like a little comedic relief moment. Cut back to the action.
Hey.
Then the action doesn't get so repetitive and boring. It's the transportation montage. Again, right there, you would probably let the motorcycle run into the camera, but we cut right before the motorcycle hits the camera. I would go at least 2 or 3 more frames and let the motorcycle hit the camera. Oh, it's so close.
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
I like that guy. And again, usually the song would end right there. They would show the logo, but they just keep playing the song and then fading it out. Like, that's so interesting.